Testing microphone 1 2. 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 Testing Testing microphone 1 2. Oh, why aren't I getting? It says it is hey, my headphones are muted. Testing microphone 1 2. 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 Everybody, I'm just checking out the audio on my system here. It's not coming through to my it's not coming through to my headphones. It's probably something very simple that I've done and that I'm probably messing up. Let me undo this real quick. What I do. Let me undo this real quick. Desktop audio capture. Let me undo this real quick. Desktop audio capture. Let me undo this. Okay. It's telling me that my headphones are muted, but they're not. I did mess around with something the other day. Yeah, it's not working on my end though, Jerome. I don't know why. I'm using primarily right now. I'm using the audio to listen for like follows and stuff. If somebody follows me, I want to be sure to let me see, undo. There, I guess I can undo that because it didn't affect. It worked good the other day, so I don't know why it's not working now. It may be something in OBS. It may be something in OBS. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll have to mess around with it later because, of course, you only find these things out when you start the stream. Yeah, it's got to have something to do with, the other day, I set up desktop audio capture, so that like when I'm looking at stuff on Steam and looking at my discovery queue and everything, so I can, if I play a video for a game, that the audience can hear it. And it seemed to work okay the other day, but it's just not working right now. It's just not working right now. It says that the audio to my headphones is says that the audio to my headphones is but the audio to my desktop audio desktop muted. Audio desktop muted. Audio desktop muted. Audio desktops, even though audio desktops, even though audio desktops, even though yeah, 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 it's probably something pretty simple. There it is right there. It's probably something pretty simple. There it is right there. It's probably something pretty simple. There it is right there. It's probably something pretty simple. Let me try this now. I hope that's not echoing. Yeah, see, this is why I turned this off. So I'm trying to like I said, if I go in to look at a game or if I want to broadcast the game's audio, because I guess it doesn't happen automatically. You actually have to add that as part of your OBS stream. Oh, I can put this on, I guess. You have to add desktop audio capture, which I did do the other day, but I was getting that echo effect. And it's probably because I have it set up for audio monitor and output. Monitor off. So do you guys yeah. Do you guys Yeah. Do you guys hear?
So
So it's echoing, looping. Yeah. Yeah. I'll mess with it later. It's not doing it now, so yippee! It's working the way intended, even though I didn't really intend it to mess up like that. So like I said, guys, I am going to play some football manager today. Maybe for about an hour. And then I'm going to play some of the Anno 117 Pax Romana um, demo. So what's up, guys? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for helping me work through it was something very simple on the audio too. So on the one side, it shows that my headphones were muted. And on the other side, it shows the actual headphone icon, and there was an X next to it. All I had to do was click off the X, and the headphones came on. But I don't know how I turned them off. I must have done it somehow in clicking on things and you know, click, click, click. Um, so I haven't played since I haven't played any since I don't think I've played any since my last game. I did find out though that Leo Duru actually plays for San Diego FC in MLS, and was a substitute in their last game. Came on in like the 89th minute, I guess. So I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, I got to click over here for this. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that feedback loop and all that stuff. Unintended consequences of changing something in OBS. It's like, what did I do? I ruined it. You change one thing and it changes five things, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and play some. I did. Hotkey the space bar to one of the side buttons on my mouse, so I don't have to keep hitting space bar. In fact, I can probably just play with one hand, actually. Um, hey, Finn, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. You're one of the reasons that I just spent the last 10 minutes trying to figure out my audio, because I want to hear when people follow the channel or if people subscribe. So I'm glad that I got that fixed because I just got the notification in my headphones that somebody was following. So thanks for that. Ads are going to be starting in roughly 16 minutes. So we are playing Torquay United in the Vanarama National League. We started off a couple of years ago with a 10-point deduction for the club being in administration the year before. So the year I started in 2023, 24, we started with a negative 10 points at the beginning of the season. So everybody else started with 0. We started off negative 10. We wound up in 6th place. Last year, we actually won the league and we got automatic promotion from the Vanarama National South to the Vanarama National. Yeah, his name's Leo Duru. Yep, he plays for San Diego. I forget what their nickname is, but San Diego FC. That's pretty cool. I started actually following some players in the team. I use an app called Football Mobile, FOTMOB. He's a good player. He really is. He's a good player. He's one of those players I'm going to have to re-sign this year, and I hope the board give me some money to do that kind of stuff because I don't want to lose him. He's my starting right back. Player of the week, Ben Whitfield. Are you pleased by Rutledge's performance? He's a very good player and played with the right mentality and commitment for us today. Okay, LaShawn Sealy is going to go to Maidstone. They're going to pay his. We're going to pay something. I don't know what we're going to pay, but we're going to pay so that he can go out on loan and start scoring some goals. And I don't want to say anything to him because he's mad at me already, and so I don't want him to get any more mad at me. But it's kind of weird because there's only like how many games are left in the season? There's like 9 games left in the season, and players want to go out on loan. And the thing is that my team loves me, except a few that aren't getting enough playing time because I bring in other players in that are better than them. Yeah, I think I got Duru from Blackburn. Yep. Club who owns the player never pays, but I thought that the unpaid, like here, the playing monthly fee, I thought you paid this to the club to get them to play your player. It's confusing to me. I've been confused. I always have to mouse over when I'm in the transfer screen, I'm doing a loan. I have to mouse over and go, okay, because the loaning club is actually the club that is taking the player from you. And you're like the lending club. Right. Yeah, it's confusing. I know it's made by, um, I don't think the game is made by American English speaking people. It's made by European English speaking people. So, but in my mind, if you are loaning something, you're the person that's giving it to somebody else. I'm loaning you my lawnmower to mow your lawn. I'm loaning you my shears to cut your hedges. I'm loaning you my hammer. That to me, I'm loaning to you. But in this game, the you would be the loan. You'd be the person that's getting the. You would be the loaning person. I'd be lending my hammer to you, and you'd be loaning it from me. So okay. Any payments are given to the club who owns the player on contract. Okay. I know I totally messed it up when I first started playing the game. That's one of the things that frustrated me. It's probably the difference in language in some of these things. And I totally messed it up and I wound up paying like their full salary when I didn't want to pay their full salary. So it was very frustrating. We won the match against Woking. We had a stronger momentum when looking at the match overall. We certainly did have stronger momentum, I would say. You're quite right. We created better opportunities than our opponents by about 3-1. You're correct. We completed a decent number of passes. We scored none of our 6-shot attempts from outside the box. That's why I tell my players, don't shoot from outside the box. I wish you could give them that specific instruction. Do not shoot from outside the box. Because my players just do it continually, and it's very frustrating. Ben Watt. You're coming here, Ben? Did I agree a deal for you to join my club? Wait, what? Oh, I think I did. He's 22. He can play defensive midfield, central midfield. He can play right back. He's pretty good at all three positions. He is, I guess he wants to be a fringe player. I'm bringing him in on loan. Runs with ball through center. Okay. Plays short, simple passes. I like that. Shoots from distance. I don't like that. Oh boy. He'd be a terrific signing. So let's bring him in. That way we've got some more depth in midfield. We're paying all of his salary because why not? He's agreed to be a regular starter because why not? Because over there right now we have Lee Ji-hoon, who's 18. He is he's agreed to be a breakthrough prospect. Aaron Scott is a star player. McGavin is a squad player. So we can move him in and out of there. And then also, Harry is our signee. He's a breakthrough prospect. Matt Richards is on loan. So we might be able to get that kid later. And Ollie Scott is supposed to be a left back, even though he's never played a game for us yet. He keeps getting injured. We signed him. As soon as we signed him, 4 days later, he got a hernia and he's out for 5 weeks. Then he's coming back from his hernia. He got hurt again. He's out for another week. Harry. That reference is actually from It's a Wonderful Life. At the end of the movie, George Bailey, his little brother, comes in at the end of the movie into their house, and everybody's celebrating. It's Christmas Eve, and George sees Harry, and he just says, "Harry." So that's what that is. If you've never seen It's a Wonderful Life, it is one of the best movies you will ever see. It is fantastic. Now, you might have to get past watching it in black and white or watching it in some type of colorized version, but the actual story itself, Jimmy Stewart is in it. Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed, Lionel Barrymore. It's just a great movie. I love it. All right, so Ben came in. Welcome in, Ben. Can somebody please go shake Ben's hand and say welcome to the team? Because I think that would be awful nice of us. He's very happy to do that. I'm glad you're very happy to do that. Okay, so the fan reaction is happy to sign a solid backup on loan. Well, that's great because I'm really happy. He's defensive midfielder. He can play attacking midfielder also. Scouting update. Remember this guy. I think I actually might have a player coming in or somebody that I've talked to about coming in from Norwich on loan. Now, Ben is from, he's on loan from Norwich. We finally got a player from Norwich. Finally. And right away, coming into the team, he's one of my best players already. One of my best players, and one with a lot of potential. Boreham Wood. They want us to focus on transition play. They employ a number of quick forwards which could cause our slower backline problems. We should focus on our transition play to attempt to nullify this threat. So we're going to go into our training. We're going to come up here to calendar. This is the game against Boreham Wood, and I have this slot right here set aside for this very thing. We're going to transition, restrict. Specific work on transitioning to defense after losing possession by restricting the space in which the opponent can operate. This light is temperamental. It's very hot. I got to get a new light up here. On the shopping list. Let's get it on there. Probably this week. Desk lamp. All right. For watching your VOD from the previous stream, when you look at a player owned by another club and you click make inquiry, that will always assume you want to transfer, not loan. Yeah, it's quite, I kind of figured that out because it always comes up. It always comes up with the transfer box, and loan is not an option. If you are interested in a player for loan, just make offer and send an offer regardless if they've agreed or not. Yeah. I mean, all they have to do in that menu is just put inquire about loan. That's all they got to do. So we're going to put this in here, restrict. Now let's see, how did that add to the weight of practice for that day? I could always take the attacking wings off of there. Oh, we definitely want to do this though. Match review. Put in a match review. This we're going to rest. We're going to rest here, 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 and here. And I think I'm going to take attacking wings off. Can rest there also. Or maybe just do another recovery day. Let's do a recovery here. Rest is fatigue greatly reduced, conditions increased, happiness slightly increased, team cohesion is reduced, and sharpness is greatly reduced. Yeah, let's do this one. I don't want to do a rest there. I don't want to greatly reduce their sharpness. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got our transition restrict in because they're telling us we need to focus on the transition phase, and then we're going to come over here, transition. We're going to regroup. Now, Boreham Wood, we're going to drop off more. Boreham Wood, I think, is yeah, they're 5th in the league. So we need to take them seriously. And then what is the game? Okay, this means we're at home, right? This means we're at home. Because in the US, I think the home team is on the right-hand side, but here the home team is on the left. No, home team is on the left-hand side. Oh, really? So I think the home team is on the right side. No, it's on the left side because we're at home. Yes, I want to see a win also. So its ads are starting in 17 seconds, but we're not even close to the game yet, so I wouldn't worry about it. So we got those two things done. Torquay. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So we do get a full week. I think I'm not gonna get up here. I'm just gonna keep playing through, but I won't start until I won't start until I won't start the game till the ads are over. See, I want to get rid of this also. I don't want that there. Match prep, physical. Let's do a recovery here instead of a physical. We want to do a team bonding. Okay. On the schedule menu on the left-hand side. Right. Oh, got it. Thanks, Finn. Yeah, I've been coming here and looking up here. But yeah, that's right. There's just so much information in these screens. It's great. There's a lot of information, but there is just so much information in these screens. I don't think I'm going to do a match practice here either. The under 18s, under 21s, under 18s, I'm not so much concerned about as far as their it's just, I mean, they even say one of the hints is that you want to do most of your physical work before the season starts. You don't want to do a lot of physical work during the season because that's going to tire your players out. But they've got physical every week. Every week they've got a physical. Like right here for the under 18s, physical. Physical, physical. Look, 2 days in a row. You're wearing the guys out, man. Team selection device, Borehamwood. Let's take everybody out. I don't want any of these guys to start. The only one he likes is Aiden Rutledge. That's the only one he likes. Well, let's see what the squad looks like right now. They're coming back. I probably am not going to do this until tomorrow. Well, let's use suggested team and see what these guys look like. They're probably all lacking sharpness or gaining sharpness. Maintaining, losing, maintaining. I mean, I need to have my best team in there because Borehamwood's in 5th place. Now, the next game, Yeovil, they're in 1st. Harrogate in 2nd. Solihull is in 22nd. So I've got a tough stretch. Rutledge is very good. He probably is my best player. Right now, he's got 30 appearances, 17 goals, 3 assists. So he could score 24 goals this season. They want to play in every match. That's the thing. Torquay's home advantage gives them the edge in what should be a close encounter. So we're going to go into here and we're going to say, Vincent, you're reasonable on your left foot, so we're going to ask you, please, kick only with your left foot. And we're always going to trigger a press on you because your eccentricity is 4 to 8. Your first touch isn't great. Rushing out isn't great. So hopefully your composure isn't that great. So hopefully we can catch you out a couple of times. They tell us on Matthias Roberts, we need to mark him tightly. And what foot do you like to kick with? Your left foot is weak. So we're just going to ask you, please try to kick with your left foot whenever possible, whenever you kick the ball. He is 6'2", jumping is 7 to 14, heading 8 to 14. You've got a strong left foot, but a stronger right foot. So you can kick with your left foot. And we are going to mark you tightly. Now let's trigger a press on you also. You are the primary assist person. We'll tackle you because you're only 5'9", not very strong. Sam, you're the primary assist person. Left foot, we're going to have you go in with your left foot. You're small, not very strong. So we're going to tackle you. Ask you to please use your left foot. And then that would be great. Performing well above average in shutouts, opposition passes per defensive action. So I guess the lower this is, the better. Right. So they're a full 1.5 fewer than the Vanarama National League average. Possession 1. I have no idea what that number means, possession 1. Defensive stats. Oh, we just looked at that one. David Agbon Tahoma. He likes to win headers. He likes to tackle. He likes to block. And according to this, he's not in the side, or he's not in the starting match. Stronger momentum in their last game. They did. They were just about as good as their opponents in XG. They won 2-0. They completed a decent number of passes, 438. So they like possession. Okay, let's go to the meeting. Okay. 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 Yeah. Drew's not going to be coming with us next year, I don't think. We'll put him out for transfer. Setting Lewis Collins a match performance rating target could go a long way to keep him here, trying to fix his poor form and stop him having to be sold. What are you talking about? I don't plan on selling him. Gareth Pugh has been impressed with the performance of Richard Bryan. Yeah, let's end the meeting. Let's praise his recent form. I'm happy with your recent form. Keep up the good work. Thank you for coming in today. Is the game today? It is. Scouting finished. Sign him as a priority. He's got no interest in coming here. He wants us to get up into the. I think he said he'd be interested if we can get up into League Two. He would be a very good signing. Let's see. Yeah, he's just not interested. I would sign him for $2K a week. Aaron Powell would be a quality signing. Could we get him on loan for the next 9 games? Patrick Redding. I think we're pretty good till the end of the season, actually. Let's see. What do we look like over here? Scott's tired. My guys are tired. Let's go back up here. Stobbs is on loan. He knows the system really well, but he's not that sharp. I would definitely want to start you today. Who do you want to start and be on the bench in midfield? I think I want Brian on the bench. Because he can play on either side here. How's Glover doing? He is maintaining his sharpness. Okay. Campos. Let's see what their backs are like. He's 6'1", jumping 8'12", heading 7'11". I think I need to get one of my big jumpers in here, jumping 14'20", heading 9'13". I know he'd be a great signing. I usually use Glover as a on the bench, but he can come in for anybody, like in this area. Ando can only be a striker. Watt can play a ball-winning midfielder. He's very aggressive. So if that's the case, can we tell him to ease off tackles? We can't. So maybe because he's so aggressive, we tell him to maybe we have him come off the bench. And then we have what was wrong with what's wrong with Aaron Scott? I didn't see Scott in here. Oh, there he is. Nope. McGavin's not going to make it. He's tired. Ben, can you play a Scott is actually the better. That'd be fine. He's the better advanced playmaker. I think Ali's the better attacker. Glover could play support with your attack. That would work out good. And then who do I want? Usually Ali or Glover would come in off the bench because they're both good up there. I think we'll have Collins come in. Where's Martin? Martin, you can play here. You can come in off the bench. Rowe, we're going to have you in here. Because Rowe is like 6 foot. Huge. Brian Watt midfield. But up front, we're going to have Glover. So Glover can come in for anybody up here. He can play up here pretty much, even though at striker he's not great. Watt can play for anybody in the midfield and right back. Brian can play for either side, and Marshall can come in on defense. I think that's the way it's going to have to be, and then we'll see what happens. Oh, we got you both on attack? No, you're going to be support, Collins. We're going to take you off shoot more often. Cut inside with the ball. We do want you to take more risks because your flair is good. We want you to do all of this. Ali, we'd like you to dribble more. Crossing is okay. I'd rather have you shoot more often than cross more often. I'd like you to take I'd probably rather have you on support because you can do more on support. You can take more risks because of your flair. You can cut inside with the ball. You can shoot more often. So then we'll have Collins do attack. Because his flare is only 11 and Allie's flare is 17. So I want him taking the risks, cutting inside with the ball, shooting more often. Lee Ji-hoon, you're finishing at 6. Shoot less often. Scott, you're already set up on shoot less often. Martin, I think we already got you set up. Ease off tackles because of your aggression. Shoot less often. And ease off tackles. Okay. Sure. Yeah, available first team players for under 21's match. Glover is going to be on the bench. So why do you even ask me about using Glover? He's on the bench. So don't ask me about players that are on the bench. Ted can. Dylan De Silva can. He's kind of maintaining sharpness. I'd like to leave room in the squad, though, for my players that are actually under 21. Mendy, you can play. Ollie, you can play. Ben, don't we have you on the bench, Ben? Yeah, we do. Okay, we'll leave it at that. All right, Campos training report. No progress. Well, he's going to be somebody else's problem because he signed with who did he sign with? Darby? Yeah, joining Darby. We sold him to Darby for 200,000. So hope maybe Darby can get him training better. Ryan Glover. He's disappointed with the amount of playing time he's playing. Dude. Dude, I need you on the bench to cover here. Okay? Now what is Allie? What's Allie like as far as his because he can play that same role. His morale is superb. Glover, your morale is excellent. I mean, I could always says you're satisfied with your playing time. You're satisfied with your playing time. Could always start you over here. But you want to play attack there? No, you're going to play support, right? And what's Glover best at? He can dribble. No flair. Crossing, finishing, not great. But he can dribble. So dribble more, cut inside with the ball, cross more often, cross from byline, stay wider. That's fine. So we'll start you, and then we will bring Allie in off the bench. How does that sound? Kilian Campos, he's capable of playing in the fixture with minimal, but the only problem is I have on Campos is that he's only 5'10". He's a good player. He's pretty good at marking, terrible at heading, Not great at jumping. So do 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 do. All right, so I already made the changes to the team that you wanted me to make. Work the ball into the box. Do it. Current tactical style, significant changes. Instructions to remove, run at defense, play for set pieces. I have to play for set pieces. That's what the board wants. Distribute quickly. That's what I want. Prevent gold. That's what I want. Regroup. I'm regrouping because you told me that they've got fast forwards that we need to take care of. So the only thing I think is going to be run at defense. I can take that off. Okay, let's take off run at defense. We need to play for set pieces because that's what the board wants us to do. We are regrouping because you said we need to, these guys have fast forwards, so we need to regroup. Are we playing a mid block or a low block? I think we should start with a low block. And we're dropping off. So we can hopefully get back before their fast forwards get into us. Ben Watt needs a number. Number 2. Everybody's happy. Media have given you a lot of credit lately, so go out there and put on a worthy display. Make me proud tonight. These guys, they love their coach. Let's make a difference. Now I'm going to pause and I'm going to go back into the opposition tactics because usually they change something right away. Tightly marking, okay. He's 6'2", not great jumping, not great heading. All right. And what Timmy Abraham, I wonder if that's Tammy's brother. Most red cards. Oh, we're definitely going to tackle you then. Hothead. 6'1". Look at his fitness. He's got great jumping, not great at heading though. He's a striker. Would be what? Would be a useful signing. Okay. Let's tackle him for now. And what footed is he? He's reasonable on the right foot. So we will just ask you to kick with your right foot, if at all possible. Get it up in the air. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and it goes wide. Let's encourage them. Lee Ji-hoon gives the ball away. Let's get back. Let's regroup. Let's regroup. Only 6 minutes left on the clock. He's going to take a shot. And it goes over. $37-43 in the middle there. Our attack. We have 4 shots to their 1. Possessions, okay. Corners, free kicks. Look at that. We have 10 set pieces already. They have 4. That's kind of what we want. What am I doing on the set pieces, though? Mixed crosses. This guy is not a great first touch. How about maybe whipping crosses in? If he has trouble handling the ball, that might work out a little bit better. We're going up the left-hand side, that's for sure. We've got the momentum. Come on, boys. Nothing. He's not used to pressing intensity being asked of him today. Well, get used to it. That's all I can tell you. Get used to it. Are you tired? You're not that tired. You're doing good. Aaron Scott, though, he's wiped out. We're gonna have to make a change in midfield. Both have 5 shots, passes completed, possession. So I think we're gonna have to go a little more positive. He wants us to work the ball into space. Or he wants us to work the ball into the box. We're trapping him inside. So their changes are going to be what? They haven't made any changes yet. Let's look at Tino here. Tino is 5'10", weak on his right foot, not very strong. Let's tackle you. Maybe not press you. I'm thinking we need to go to floated crosses. Now, they've had 2 shots from inside the box. Not very good XG. And they've taken 3 shots from outside the box. All of our shots have come from what, inside the box? Li Ji-hoon. Li Ji, have I told you to shoot less? Yeah, shoot less often, so please do that. Thank you. All right, let's go in the dressing room. I think you can improve. So who is tired? It was Scott, wasn't it, in midfield? Can you play advanced playmaker? Not as good as here's the thing though. Tackle harder and he's got 14 aggression. If I play him at his best position as midfielder. Ease off tackles, okay. That's what I want him to do. I want him to pass. I'll put you on. We'll do that. See how everybody else is doing. He's playing okay, though. Nobody's playing great. Let's see what happens if we go positive. We're still going up the left-hand side. So that is Martin and Allie, right? Got some nice rain now. There it is. There it is. Collins, nice shot. Nice shot on the cross. Got a nice steady downpour at Plainmore. Torquay is, after all, on the English Riviera. Nice. Got right past his guy. Right past his marker. I want to shout, but I can't. Not till we get 2 goals. How's everybody else doing? Duru, you're tired. Let's see. Duru, you're a 6-6. It's really tough when everybody's playing okay, you know? But Duru is tired. So I think we're going to bring on Brian for Duru. Because Martin's having a good game. And then we need you also to ease off tackles because you have 14 aggression. Okay. Richards, he knows. We're going to have you ease off tackles too. Richards, give Brian a pep talk. So how is that going to affect Brian? He's happy. He wants to make a difference. Nice intercept. Nice. Some space there in the middle. Glover, get it. Oh, hit the post. Oh, man. I wish he had gotten that goal. I like Ryan Glover. So I don't know if we should go back to a balanced mentality. Who's not playing necessarily great? Rutledge. Glover. I think I'm going to bring Ali on for Glover. And we're going to put Ali on attack. And we want Ali to cut inside with the ball, shoot more often because they have 11 finishing. We want you to take more risks if we can. So let's make you an inside forward so we can get you to take more risks. Shoot more often, dribble more. He's got 11 dribbling. Take more risks. And then cross left off, and that's fine. Yeah, I'll be right back. Something's going on upstairs. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah, I thought I heard a chainsaw. Yeah, it's right outside in front of my house. They're cutting down a tree that has been outside my house here in our HOA since I moved in like 30 years ago. They're cutting it down. And thanks, blessed. Now, the only upside I can see to that is that my wife and I have every unit has like a area outside of their unit where you can plant stuff. We haven't done a lot of that because that tree is right on the side of the hill and it blocks a lot of the afternoon light that was coming through there. Well, it ain't going to be blocking the light anymore because it's going to be gone. So maybe my wife and daughter and I can do some planting out there maybe this fall, maybe because we're facing the west. Sun comes up on the east. We're facing to the west. And so now with that tree not being there, we might get like 2 or 3 hours of direct sunlight every day. So that might be something that we talk about. I'm sure we'll talk about doing coming up here in the not too distant future. Okay, so where are we? We are. I wonder if you should stay positive or if we should go. Probably going to do a little bit less direct passing. We can still regroup because that seems to be working out okay. And we can stay in the low block, keep dropping off. Who's coming on? It's Ali's coming on, huh? He also likes to make an impact. So we can look at his response here. He hasn't come on yet. Nice pass. There it is. There it is. Oh, who was that? That was Rutledge. Just missed that header. So Ali will come on, and you can see here he looks motivated, wants to make a difference. He does. He's my game changer, really. Somebody's asked me in chat before, do you have a player that can come on late in the game and be a game changer? He can. He can, yeah. All right, so let's see what happens now with Borum Wood. What are they going to do? They're controlling the ball in the midfield, that's for sure. Some nice passing going on. Not a great pass there from Ali. And this is where they tie up the game, right? Is that a goal kick? Okay. We're in the 88th minute. So we're going to shut it down. We're going to shut it down. We're going to do some time wasting. We're going to pass into space. No, not necessarily play for set pieces. We're going to be more disciplined. We're going to, we can still counter, but we're going to slow the pace down. And we got our low block on still, so let's keep that going. Lump it in. Pass it into space. It gives it right away. Here they come. I told him to ease off tackles. Give me a break, game. Come on. All I can say is we did everything right. Except well, no, I don't think Martin eases off of tackles. Maybe he's just tired. Abraham's tired. Didn't I say to like tackle him? Yeah, I said tackle him. But he didn't tackle him. Martin, what's your thing? You could have tackled him, Martin. What's your tackling? 11. Yeah, I didn't tell you to ease off tackles. You could have tackled him. Maybe you just felt like you couldn't get close enough. Yeah, I told him to stop playing for set pieces. That's my fault. So that's my fault. I told him stop that, and I shouldn't have. Do I want to go back to positive? I came off positive also. Not that there's any time left. Game over. Pretty even game. They were number 5 in the league, so what are you going to do? What about set pieces? We had 33, 40 set pieces. They had 31. What about our long kicks? Long shots, we only had 1. That is a win. We won that game, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it was really even game. Really even game. Collins is player of the match. 2 key passes, 2 clear-cut chances created, scored the goal. Abraham came in as a substitute. He scored. What are you going to do? Watt makes his Torquay United debut. Super sub. Lewis Collins was the player of the match, though. Yeah, that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have. I should have taken off play for set pieces. So let's see. Next game is against Yeovil. They're in 3rd place. Now everybody's tired. So I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to be playing some. I want to try out the demo for Anno 117 Pax Romana, which is it's a new Anno game. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the series. Let me go into but this is a series that's put out by Ubisoft. Their Anno series. I have Anno 1404, and that's the year. And then I have Anno 1800, and those are both really good games. And then this one, Anno 117 Pax Romana is based in Rome. So let me go in and change this. So we're going to change this. Have to keep an eye on the GPU because this game is very GPU intensive. So I'm probably going to have to yeah, I'm gonna have to go into Ubisoft. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Let's go into blank page so I can try to get a password in here. And I love passwords. I like to refer to passwords as the bane of mankind. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. That was my wife. She was just she's at the store and she wanted me to verify what stuff we might need to get. Let's see. Ad starting soon, it says. The I'm not sure what the best spot is going to be as far as the camera. All right, let's go into here. I've got to change this to capture. Let's see. I'm in my thing here, doing my thing here. Let's do my thing over here. Let's go to I don't know why this isn't letting me capture the. Oh, because I have to do it maybe down here. again, but I'm not sure if you guys can hear the game audio. No, again, I don't know why this is done. Because I'm out of that screen. Okay. Let's just leave everything as it is for now. And then, sure. Let's just get into the game. So we are Marcus Nocratus. I don't know if you'll be able to change your name in the full version. I guess we have to start here, I guess. Let's just start here. Latium, hungry heart of empire. I think this is where Rome is in Latium. Classic old nano experience, gentler on beginners. That's good. Rolling plains provide a lot of building space and fertilities. Construct a monumental amphitheater as the pinnacle of your city. Okay, so we are going to start playing. A little bit loud. So you can hear the game audio, Blessed. Is it too loud? You hear nothing. Because I have audio in my earphones. And I'm not sure how to get the game audio into the stream unless we do this. But again, I don't know if
So, you wish to be a Roman governor? Congratulations! The Emperor himself has deemed you worthy to take charge of these lands. Once struck by disaster,
is it like echoing and stuff?
Your leadership. Your story begins here, on a humble island with azure shores. Latium.
No echo. Okay. And
Whether
you can hear it?
dream of a bustling trade empire or conquest-driven dominion, success is never guaranteed. No two cities will ever be the same, as every choice you make shapes your city in your image. Govern well, and the Emperor will sing your praises. Govern poorly, and, well, the consequences won't be pleasant. Every decision you make will shape your legacy. So, how does one become a good governor? Let's find out.
Okay, so this is what you start off with. You start off with a ship and basically a settlement.
Timber is vital to the continued growth of our city.
And then there's a timer. So this game's available. The demo. This is a demo. It's available to download on Steam. You can play for an hour at a time. It doesn't save, and so if you want to play again, you can play again, but you only get to play for an hour. So down here it shows you where you can find your timber production, because right now building is what you're going to be doing. And so here we can, you can see the production chain. You cut a tree, sliced tree, best thing since sliced bread. Opens the overview of this production chain. So now up here you can see woodcutter and then sawmill.
We should station the woodcutter in forest near our trading post.
So I'm not sure about, okay. Near our trading post. This is a trading post down here. But basically what you want to do is you want to start off with a lot of wood. And as you mouse over here, you can see the production. And you probably want to leave a lot of this area for growing in, like your town needs to grow over here. So probably, you can see like here, 100%. Building there. And you don't want to overlap them. You can see here, I guess this is how much wood we have right now. So let's do what it says and we'll build a sawmill.
The sawmill should be situated between trading post and woodcutter.
We're going to build down here. No. There is a way to rotate these, but I'm not sure how to rotate it. How about planning mode? I'm not sure how to rotate the building itself. I know there's a way, but I'm not sure what the way is. So we'll just build it.
Your grandfather.
Your grandfather. Okay, let's go off of build it there. Construction area blocked. How do you build it then? That's how you build it. Okay. So let's build a road. The road has to come down to trading post. Then you got to come from here. Connect the woodcutter and timber production to your trading post. So we did that, I think. And we need to build a warehouse. So the storage in this game is across everything. So this warehouse here will always be connected to the trading post. But you want to make sure that it's in range of...
Checked again. It's still empty.
You want to make sure that it's in range of the areas that you need to... like this warehouse will... This sawmill will supply this warehouse. It'll supply this lumber mill. So you want to make sure you're in range of those items, like you can see by this green line right here. First residences. Usually the way you build these is in blocks of 8. Your residents live here, fulfill their need to progress. Construction cost 1. So yeah, usually build in blocks of 8, and then you build roads around there. Residents need access to roads to like move around the town. And then you're also going to want to connect to the trading post. So what's the next thing? He wants us to do what? Oh, build fishing. New foods unlocked. Sardines. A family picking at the bony sardine can still be fed and kept in health. So attributes +1. Increase population to improve workforce or reach new unlocks. Income. Increase income to improve your balance. And porridge. I hate oatmeal. So we're gonna make a fishing dock here. So the fishing dock, you want that to be connected to here. We also need to get a marketplace going, so people have a place to buy their stuff. You also want me to make porridge, huh? What if I don't want to make porridge? Oat and porridge stand. I don't want to grow oats. So here, you come over here and you have to build fields. And this can do up to 80 fields. So there's 80 right there. Now they'll start growing oats. And then you can build a oat stand for the local residents. So you can see here the processing time for oats is 1 minute. And the processing time for porridge is 1 minute. So basically it's 1 oat farm to 1 porridge stand. Do some more houses. Residents of other parties may seek an audience with you. Select them to interact with them. Okay.
What do we do, Gov?
A liberatus passes you, straining under a heavy load of timber. He carries the hopeful air of one who has recently celebrated his manumission, freedom from slavery. Despite his burden, he stops and hails you as his governor. How do you respond to him? $400? Wish him well. So what's his name? Cyrena? Seize his goods. No, just wish him well. I'm not going to give him 400
Fair
gold.
enough.
Whatever it said. So let's go back up here and get some more.
Day. Worry no more, old chum.
Now it will show what our inventory is also at some point. We do have people working in the fishing hut. We have 6 people. Now we have 7. That reaches all the way out there. Let's get another timber going because we only have, what, 27 wood? We're not making any money right now.
Something for your consideration, Eri.
Your residents have needs that are grouped into categories such as food, fashion, or public services. It is up to you to decide which needs you provide. For early residents, one need covers an entire category. Once each category has been provided for, you can upgrade residences to the next tier. Well, let's build another thing of wood here, since wood is like the primary thing that we need. Early game. Couple more sawmills. Get the road going out here first. Where does the road go? Again, I'm not sure how to rotate this.
Where's the warehouse?
Where's the warehouse? It's right here. Really? Alright, let's build another warehouse.
Paid all his dues. The lady was giving him a decent funeral.
So we have 45 minutes left to play in this demo. And I'm going to be right back. Let me go up here. I'll be right back. I'm back. I didn't turn my mic off. All right, so I'm back. I just had to go unlock the door for my wife when she gets home. I haven't really looked yet to see. Yeah, this is probably the best area because there's nothing really up here in this corner. Not that there's nothing really up here. There's nothing up here in this corner. The first, you can see here's the menu. And that's everything to the right of that is just open space. So, okay, so what's next? Man, they're really bumping into the side of my house. I hope they're not gonna, better not be breaking anything. I'd be quite upset. Okay, so input storage, oats. I need another warehouse, I guess, right? Because this is only coming down to here. This is here. It should be getting picked up by that warehouse and then brought down to the... it's only got one oat.
on for a while now. Won't shut up about the volcano.
You have 21 population. On population 24.
This fish is the salt of the sea.
Provide public services. It's just beginning. Upgrade residents to attract higher residence tiers and unlock new goods. This is kind of a basic of the Anno series. Is you upgrade their... Basically, your people get satisfied with what they are getting as far as their needs met. Then once they're satisfied with their needs getting met, you can upgrade the residents, and then they have more needs. Then you can upgrade the residents, then they have more needs, and that's kind of how it works. So I'm not sure what are the... He says he wants what? Build public services. Okay. A market. A tavern.
Public services should be erected close to residences in order to meet people's needs.
Right. Now what does he say?
Something for your consideration, Eri.
Each need that you fulfill per residence increases different attributes. The most important ones are income and population. What's WHIP? Attributes can benefit your city. That is, for example, increasing your population will increase your workforce. Income will increase your wealth over time. As the city grows, the demand for goods grows with it. Check regularly if your residents' needs are fulfilled to mitigate economic impact. So the way you do that is just click on one of the houses. You can see the food need is getting met. We could probably build another fishing place. Probably need more porridge. I know there is a way to see. You can see here we're losing money. Land tax, production buildings, public services, infrastructure. But I'm not sure how to see. Now they want tunics and pilus. Let's see, they need tunics and pilus. Where do they need tunics? So you click on this, it'll tell you the production chain. They need a hemp farm, and it produces 1 hemp every minute. And then they need tunics. That produces 1 tunic every minute.
Quail, nicely dressed. I says, I know her. That's the patrician.
Okay, so how much fish are we producing? Okay, we are processing at 100% on this one. We're only processing at 67% on this one. So do we need more people working in there? Or do we need more oat farms? Let's build an oat farm. For that we need fields. So maybe that'll give us more oats, produce more. Going up. How many residents do we have? 79. I know we do need to get, eventually, we're going to need to get, let's get hats. They want a sheep farm. Can I pick up any of this stuff here? Let's put a sheep farm out this way. That's a big part of this game is just so we can build up to 3 sheepfolds. And then we can build somewhere to make these hats. My understanding is it's best to build like in neighborhoods or close to neighborhoods. And I still don't know how to rotate stuff. Though that did rotate. So basically we're growing sheep in order to make, you can see here, it takes 1 minute to process the hat. It takes 30 minutes to get a sheep. Or, sorry, 1 minute to get a hat, 30 seconds to get a sheep. So, for every one of these, we should be able to make 2 hats. Because we're making sheep every, you can see here, he's taking a sheep into the warehouse. And over here, we're just waiting for that to get to, so what's he carrying? You coming down here to get wool? Yes. So he should be picking up wool down here to take up to the, take up here. So this is what I mean by the warehouse system is all connected. It doesn't matter. Now it does matter for warehouses how far the warehouse is away from the production area. They need to be close enough to the production area to take goods there, but once they get to the warehouse, you can see down here, it's all connected. Forget what the term is. So he should be bringing, yeah, he's bringing 2 sheep up here to make hats. I keep hearing stuff banging into the side of my house. Or maybe it's just falling on the ground. Like out in front of my sidewalk. Let's see, can we upgrade anybody yet?
Cook 'em sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bones.
No supply. Hemp farms needed for this. We got 81 residents.
Even if I only buy as a carrot at the market, I'm buying it for me.
Okay, we're making the hats. So I think we need the hats and the tunics. Yep, we need both of them. So let's come out here. And build a hemp farm. Build fields. $52 of 60. So now this one is 1 minute to produce hemp, 1 minute to produce a tunic. So tunics can come down here.
Can you cover for me?
So these are a 1-to-1 ratio also. So this requires 3 workforce. Then you can click on here to see how many people are living here. I think we need to build more housing.
All roads lead to nowhere nearby.
So production buildings. What's really hurting us is the land taxes. We're going to run out of money pretty soon. We're going to run out of money. Now, when you upgrade buildings, like when I can finally upgrade this building, the people pay more in taxes, I believe. They make more income, they pay more in taxes, but then their demands are going to go up. Let's see, I can upgrade this one.
I think, dear husband, we have found our sacred center.
So see, now they have household needs. So now they want bread and
You need
garum.
a villa, Ere, essential in demonstrating your control of an island.
So it allows you to increase your population. It gives you more income. This gives you more income. Makes people happier. A fishy condiment, sure to put a smile on people's faces. Garum pairs with bread, porridge, anything. Okay, so let's say we need to do that. We need fishery. We need salt. We can make garum. Skomer's Shack.
I walked into a local collegia meeting by accident. Wish I'd heard a little more of what they all had to say.
Fishing hut. We're gonna need more fish. And then we need, what is it called? Garum. We need a Scomer shack. You can't make this yet because why? Oh, because it requires wood and, is that tiles? Yeah. So for that we need a clay pit, a tiler, and a charcoal burner. Man, these people are like really needy. Sardines, oats, we got plenty of sheep. Now see, they there's 5 plebs providing what, 2 workforce? And all of these require a nearby tavern, nearby hatter, knowledge. We don't have fire safety yet. I think we get that over here. City watch. Fights fires in the city. I don't have everything I need for that one either. That one requires tiles also. So I'd best be getting on the tiles. Clay pit.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
I thought so. Let's build some more housing. And build a road.
Everything is perfect for the governor's visit.
Okay, let's build a road out here for this. We're gonna need another.
Things I make should not be prey to the elements.
Gonna need another. Warehouse. So come down here. And then what does tiles need? We need clay, a tiler, and a charcoal burner. All right, so let's build city status increase, small town. What's my population like? -5. So that's another thing. So you can look up here, plebeian workforce. So every new...
We are short on help.
So this requires plebeians to work there. These require like serfs or whatever they're called. A specific kind of workforce needs to work in here. But the clay pit and this, they require the plebeians to work there. So we need to upgrade more houses and probably build more houses. So we're short 5 plebeians. So if I upgrade these guys, we should get 5 plebeians. So now this number should go down. But then we're going to need more of the other houses for these, for the Libertas residents. So you're kind of balancing that out as you go, because you don't want to wind up with too many of one and not enough of the other. Okay, so these guys, insufficient workforce. So let's upgrade another one.
Ilias, the cat that made me a free chap.
So I need to build Tyler. I want to make sure that this is within range of the... Okay, so this... every 30 seconds, this produces 1. This produces Tyler every minute. So this can actually, we can put 2 Tylers down here. I want to figure out how to rotate this.
No, not the real one, the actor.
Let me pause. Let's look at the options menu. Then let's look at the controls to rotate buildings. Rotate selection clockwise, period. And counterclockwise is comma. Okay. Okay, so these two are both connected to this warehouse. This is connected to this warehouse. This is connected to this warehouse. So you can see now that I need more plebs. Then means I'm going to need more just regular residences. We need roads around this whole thing. This guy wants to talk to me.
So, hey, Governor, a few of us lads paying to Laelia Honoratus Collegium for liberty and manumission. She helps some of our fellows get out of their chains.
Later. We only have 17 minutes left in the demo, after all. So now we should be producing clay. We should be producing tile. We don't have enough charcoal. How long does it take to make charcoal? Oh, come down here to this again. Charcoal burners, 30 seconds. How much charcoal do we have? Only have one. How much charcoal does this require? Requires 5. And it burns every 2 minutes. So we need more charcoaler. I don't want to put it down here though, because there's a mine right there. And this has got to be put on wood. Find your villa here. Oh, what's my villa? Oh, maybe close this, close this, close this. Select the villa and build it. Each island can support one villa.
If an island is invaded, your villa will be the main target. I'd say place it far from the coast.
You got it, buddy. How about up here on the mountain? But you probably don't want it too close to the... I need 1,000 money, 25 wood, and 5 tiles. But we sure can build a road to it. Okay, let's see. It's a lot like the other Anno games that I've played. You start off with a ship and a trading post, and then you build residences, and then people come into your residences.
So, hey, Governor, a few of us lads paying to Lelia Honoratus Collegium for liberty and manumission. She helps some of our fellows get out of their chains. The Collegium's having the yearly conventus over at Lady Diana's place this year. Can you help us head over there?
Ever at your service.
To set where the ship should move to, you right-click. So now this takes us... Now this is going to be centered over where we need to go, so then we just right-click.
We shall.
You can see this is the path it's going to take. I'm just not sure how to get back to
Your city is growing, and the chance of an incident with it. Build institutions to better deal with such incidents.
Gladly. How do I get back to my place? Here I am. Your city watches can be found here. Oh, I didn't know. I don't wear a watch. What should I do? I don't have enough tiles.
You must be the governor. My name is Lycia Ma. Lycia means glowing clouds, like the ones you see in the desert at dawn. What is yours?
Custodia fights unrest, and fights sickness. I need to build more. I think I need to build more people. Yeah, I need more plebs. I usually just monitor this because it should be like 5 to 5. You have 5 plebs, and you upgrade it to 5.
It gives me peace of mind that my husband wears
5
a warm
libertas, and then you upgrade that. It should go to 5 plebs, but it doesn't.
It feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
No, I can't wear a toga. You've missed the sight of your bony knees.
So I don't know if this means the number of houses that need to be upgraded or the number of people. See, they want bread, they want public services, they want fashion, and they want household stuff. It takes a while to get these guys upgraded.
Oh, Governor! Diana Augusta. Mother reckons keeping the codices does me good, but I'm literally dying to get back to Rome.
Why did they have an English accent?
I await your instruction.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Only time will tell. Something for your consideration,
Many
Eric.
production buildings affect the attributes of nearby buildings unless production comes to a halt. Review the attribute effect of any public building at the top of its panel. Okay. Choose carefully when placing buildings close to each other to max out benefit, mitigate risk. Okay.
Have you need of us?
You guys wanna go there, right? Libertine hitchhikers. How do I turn in this quest?
You've met a neighboring governor. Part of being a good governor is learning how to deal with rivals.
Mm-hmm. How do I turn this quest in? Drop off. Yes.
Thanks for bringing us over, Gov. The Lady Diana's house isn't half bad, is it? This must be how they live down in Elysium, eh?
We watch, we wait.
Still, poor girl's got her hands full at the moment. Could you help her out? She needs a parcel collected from the Lady Valeria's place.
Okay, your workforce is low. Send them to pick up parcel over here. Okay.
Moving there now.
Gotcha. This isn't my place. Where's my place? It's my place? No. That's not my place. This is my place. Okie dokie. Oh, I didn't notice this over here. Look at this. Ruins. Like a Colosseum ruins.
Ere?
Crowd falls outside you, send the rostrum in the public square, a living symbol of the eternal city must now find the words to guide them. Declare the value that will guide your leadership. Faith, pursuit of knowledge, honest labor. Productivity, pursuit of knowledge, belief, duration. How about honest
Quite the
labor?
striking turn of events.
Fruit of labor, ordinance among the masses, found my stoic faces nodding in agreement. Continue. Okay. Feast of honor. Workforce is low, which will affect production. Provide needs or build residences to increase your population in this tier, causing non-essential product and pause non-essential productions. Plebeian workforce. Okay. Well, I knew I need more plebs. Costs 1 wood to upgrade them. Okay. And we're still losing money. Let's see. Ships. Where's my ship? My shippy ship. Oh, it's traveling over there. Okay. What time is it? 1:41. Got to get ready to go pretty soon to pick up my daughter. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Welcome to Lily Bayon, Governor. I am Valeria Turan, proprietor of its many establishments.
Hey everybody, I'm back. Yeah, I guess I probably should have paused the game, huh? Look it up here. Probably have a fire, and I haven't built a fire station yet. I'm trying to get the tiles for it. Getting good 120 production out of these guys. But how many tiles do we have? We got 24 tiles. Oh, so now I got to build this, right? I got to tell it, okay, build it now. Okay, now there's our fire station. That should cover most of the town. I'm trying to remember playing Anno 1800. I think... Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
So, whether your first steps led you to the sun-soaked shores of Latium or the misty wilds of Albion, your rule has begun. You've chosen your path, guided by Roman discipline or shaped by a new respect for the unfamiliar. But for now, Governor, your journey pauses. Your people await your return, and on November 13th, 2025, your story continues in Anno 117, Pax Romana.
And so this game is $60. I'm probably not going to buy it. Not at full price. Probably worth it. So that's the end of the demo. You get to play for 60 minutes. Now I could start up a new game if I wanted to. Let's say I can start up a new game and play for another hour. And then at the end of that hour, I could start up a new game and play for another hour. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun series of games. Like I said, I have Anno 1800 and I have Anno 1404. And very similar. You build towns, you upgrade your workforce basically from basic. You upgrade them. I mean, eventually, like in Anno 1800, you have to make glass because people want windows. So you have to make glass. But then that's like the third or fourth tier of worker. So basically, you start off with farmers, then you have like tradespeople, then you have, and it just goes up and up and up. And you need the higher tier worker to build and to make the higher tier goods that those higher tier workers want. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's fun, but I don't think I'm going to spend $60 on it. Yeah, when it comes out, You can pre-purchase it, the gold edition, for $90. That's not going to be me. I got to save my money for FM26. Let's see, 150. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for me for this afternoon. I might be back on tomorrow during the day. My wife's off tomorrow. So we may be doing something else. But yeah, I did want to play this demo, and I figured I'd stream it as well. So, and like I said, I don't plan on becoming a Football Manager streamer, because I just like to play other games. So what happened with me is that I played World of Warcraft between like 2005 and 2015. I played for like 10 years. And that was primarily my go-to game. That's the game I played 99% of the time. And it was interesting, though, because in that 10 years, there was 2 different times when I quit playing. Both of them were for a year. I just quit playing for a full year. And then, people at work were like, when are you going to go back to play WoW? When are you going to come back to play WoW? And I went back, and I'd go back to it. So it happened the first time. I quit for a year, did other stuff. Didn't do so much gaming, but just did other stuff. Like when I was doing P90X, I quit playing WoW. And because I was doing P90X, I mean, I was getting home from work and I was working out, and then I was going to bed. And then the next day I get home from work, I was working out for like an hour, 2 hours, and then I go to bed. So I did that for like 6 months. And then after that, after the P90X, I kept up with some of the other exercising I was doing. And so I didn't play WoW. And then after a year of that, I went back, I started playing WoW again. And I did that for a few more years. And then I stopped again for a whole year. I just was doing other stuff. But in that time between 2005, 2015, at the end of 2015, when I quit playing, well, really 2000, when I really quit playing for good was probably around 2016, 17, when I got married. I got remarried. And because my wife is here and we were doing other stuff, then I quit playing. My time in World of Warcraft went way down. And then when my daughter was born, basically I pretty much quit for good. But in that time, I looked back on that 10 years, and in that time I looked back and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of good computer games that came out in that time that I missed because I was playing World of Warcraft the whole time. So that pretty much did it for me as far as like just focusing totally on one game, because there's so much. I like playing games. I like playing all kinds of games. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll probably stream Football Manager at least once a week, maybe twice a week. But then I'll be streaming other stuff too. Maybe at night. Maybe, one of my streams during the day, like Wednesday is my short day. I only stream for about 3 hours on Wednesdays. And so that might be a day when I stream something else. And then on Thursday and Friday, I stream Football Manager. But yeah, there's too many other good games out there that I want to, try out. So this is my discovery queue. Let's all be disappointed. Overlooting. Adapt your strategy to a skill tree that changes every run. Combine pieces of equipment to form powerful synergies and create a game-changing build capable of defeating the bosses that will try to stop you. In this inventory management roguelike, 2 games never feel the same. Interesting. Inventory management roguelike. I'm going to skip right over that one. Hell is not me. Naya. Corgi's Cozy Hike. Fear Effect. Crony Corp. Everybody's golf hotshots. Canvas the board game. Create stunning paintings, layer cards strategically, and score ribbons and canvas. A digital board game where art meets strategy. ESA SHIELD. Join the European Space Agency SHIELD mission to discover why aliens aren't the biggest threat to us. In this science-based planetary protection simulator, you fight real cosmic hazards. Build, monitor, protect, become Earth's last defense. Yeah, I would think that aliens wouldn't be the biggest thing. Solar rays from the sun, solar flares from the sun, asteroids, comets, stuff like that, I think would be the biggest threat to us. Since we know solar flares are damaging, since we know that asteroids impacting the Earth would be damaging, comets impacting the Earth would be damaging, other things that we know of that exist, we haven't discovered any aliens yet. So I would say that they are not the threat because we don't even know if they're out there. But we do know that there's asteroids, solar flares, all that stuff out there. So that, I would think that would be the threat. Project Cobalt. Project Cobalt is a survival action game set on a hostile island. Scavenge containers, mine resources, craft tools, hunt animals, and endure storms as you fight hunger, disease, and exhaustion, all while uncovering the dark truth behind a failed experiment. Sounds very familiar. Sounds very familiar. Finish the queue. All right. No, not interested in this or this. I tried the demo for this, I think, on Steam or on Xbox. Wasn't really impressed with it. I got to get going, though. I'm going to do my outro, and then we'll see you next time. Probably, well, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow night because we have to get up early on Thursday. So maybe Thursday. Maybe at the latest Thursday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time till about 2 p.m. And then probably be doing Football Manager. And then on Friday, I don't know if I'll do Football Manager or something else. But yeah, I want to get through the season. I want to get through this third season with Torquay and see what happens. And then into the off season, I think I can do the off season better than I did last year. And I think I can do the season and manage transfer budget and finances and find players. I think I can do that better than I have done over the last 2.5 years. So we'll see. Okay, let's go to my outro. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Blessed. Thanks for being blessed. For being here, and to all my VOD watchers, because I know you're out there too. Wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. And my stream end here. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. you.